Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It is July 17th, 2024. We are in the Old Testament book of Jeremiah. We're going to read chapter 11, verse 1 to 17. Just a little short section. Important section. Again, all these short ones always seem to be important. God is laying out the charges. Again, that's what we've been seeing for the last few days. Jeremiah, kind of a conversation between him and Jeremiah. And Jeremiah is essentially listening to God make his accusations and say, yeah, that's how it's happening. Yeah, you're right, God. I guess we really did need destruction. We're not paying attention to you. Yep, you've tried everything to get our attention. We've ignored you. And we're going to get a little more of that here. This is focusing on the covenant. The idea of the covenant relationship between God and his covenant people, Israel. And that God never broke the covenant, but Israel broke it all the time. And they just kept coming back thinking, well, yeah, we broke it, but we'd come back. Let's make it all right. Okay, I'll make it all right, God says, and then they go away again. And this is essentially, we're at the point where God is saying, okay, it's become apparent to me that you aren't going to honor the covenant, so it's time to try something different. And I'm going to send Babylon here, and we're just going to tear down this temple and all the stuff that you think is protecting you until there's nothing left but the relationship between me and you, and then you're going to come back to me, which is essentially what happens. And again, we get Jeremiah seeing the destruction and God telling him, hey, don't even bother trying to pray for these people, because you know as well as I do that their heart is set on walking away. So I'm just going to let them go and do my thing, pour out my wrath, and if anyone turns back to me, then I'll save that person. So that whole idea of a people, covenant people, getting really on shaky ground. Let's go ahead and we're going to read Jeremiah 11, 1 to 17. The word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord, saying, hear the words of this covenant, and speak to the men of Judah and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and say to them, thus says the Lord God of Israel, cursed is the man who does not obey the words of this covenant, which I commanded your fathers in the day I brought them out of the land of Egypt, from the iron furnace, saying, obey my voice, and do according to all that I command you. So shall you be my people, and I will be your God, that I may establish the oath which I have sworn to your fathers, and give them a land flowing with milk and honey, as it is to this day. And I answered, and I said, so be it, Lord. Then the Lord said to me, proclaim all these words in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem, saying, hear the words of this covenant, and do them. For I earnestly exhorted your fathers to the day I brought them up out of the land of Egypt, until this day, rising early and exhorting, saying, obey my voice. Yet they did not obey or incline their ear, but everyone followed the dictates of his evil heart. Therefore I will bring upon them all the words of this covenant which I commanded them to do, but which they have not done. And the Lord said to me, a conspiracy has been found among the men of Judah and among the inhabitants of Jerusalem. They have turned back to the iniquities of their forefathers, who refused to hear my words, and they have gone after other gods to serve them. The house of Israel and the house of Judah have broken my covenant, which I made with their fathers. Therefore, thus says the Lord, behold, I will surely bring calamity on them, which they will not be able to escape. And though they cry out to me, I will not listen to them. Then the cities of Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem will go and cry out to the gods to whom they offer incense, but they will not save them at all in the time of their trouble. For according to the number of your cities were your gods, O Judah, and according to the number of the streets of Jerusalem you have set up altars to that shameful thing, altars to burn incense to Baal. So do not pray for this people, or lift up a cry for a prayer for them, for I will not hear them, and in that time that they cry out to me because of their trouble. What has my beloved to do in my house, having done lewd deeds with many? And the holy flesh has passed from you. When you do evil, then you rejoice. The Lord called your name green olive tree, lovely and of good fruit. With the noise of a great multitude, he has kindled a fire in it, and its branches are broken. For the Lord of hosts, who planted you, has pronounced doom against you for the evil of the house of Israel and of the house of Judah, which they have done against themselves to provoke me to anger, in offering incense to Baal. May God bless the reading of his word, and may God bless you. Bye.